this was a huge tournament for me last year to win. This really springboarded me right into the Ryder Cup. As everybody knows, I took a lot of grief last year, for skipping a couple of the majors. But I had a goal, I had a plan. Here I am at 48 years old, and I'm trying to create, to me, was the ultimate golf experience I ever had in my life. I'm not trying to downplay any tour event or anything else, but as everybody knows, the Ryder Cup was at Valhalla. It was in my home state, in Louisville, where I had a little history there. I lost in a playoff there in '96 to Mark Brooks to lose the PGA Championship. So, I needed to get back there. I needed to somehow rewrite the history books and change the chapter in my life. You don't get a mulligan many times in your life. You don't get that opportunity to go back. And everybody in my home state always remember me for that loss, and people saying I stayed in the tower too long or whatever. I disagree. It was 110 degrees, and I wasn't going to get stiff. So, but anyway, I just needed to get back there, and this was a huge accomplishment for me to be able to get in here and to win this golf tournament. I'll never forget it. Playing that playoff with Brad and with Jay, and to me, it was really funny. Here I am at I've played 23 years out here on the tour, and I'm in the playoff here, and I'm looking at Jay and I'm looking at Brad, and they're just so fidgety, they're just so uncomfortable. You can just tell how, and I'm just chuckling inside myself, and I'm just like, what, I remember when I was that age trying to win my first tournament, and was very fortunate. They both hit it in the water, and it was easy for me to get it on the green and get the win here. But that got me to where I needed. It got me to know where I know I was solid on the Ryder Cup team, and then to be able to go and to perform the way we did and to win the cup for my country was pretty special. To wear the red, white, and blue, that was pretty awesome. And